Watched PSG Talon's games. They're incredibly good at, hey, we want to reset on time. We want to set up our mid waves and set up our wave states correctly for our objective setup and getting
well. So in the group stage, so we'll see how far they can go. There's definitely an awful lot more up in the air. It's definitely not as clean cut as it used to envision of what's going on here. He's not really going to find much else, but we are eking towards having a level 6 potentially. And oh, Audi, they know you're there, and there's a Jarvan off to the side as well. They're going to try and fully engage onto this one here. The flick back does not land as the flash was used by Maple. Audi taking a lot of damage, still has his flash if he needs it. Good rocks being thrown here by the Talia, means that nothing else going to come out. And they are paying the price. It is a push and pull game, and I'll stop myself. They're waiting in the wings here. Does Maple walk towards it? That is the question. Woody is there as well. They're going to get the stun down. No rule. He really needs to land that. A little bit of CC. That flick back just missing is gonna unfortunately mean we'll go on for first blood.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened with Leon's. I think the numbers advantage is so. I'd be surprised if PSG really want to try and contest this.
Oh, no, they get the root down, they get the knock up as well. Level 6 hit, the Cataclysm comes in for Junja. He does get the knock up at the back of it. There's a slightly Maelstrom, but it only really lands onto one. And now they can turn and burn for this fight. First blood finally goes over to Sayo. Nice knockback here from Miru as he gets on top of two. The Pop Blossom is decent, but there's no damage right now. The resets are coming in. Double kill for Sayo. R7 are doing well in the early game.
R7 are coming in hot to Worlds 2023. Miru TP's in. They get the fight. And PSG, way too over-aggressive. They didn't have the numbers. They didn't have the setup. And everything rushed and everything goes awry.
Sayo doesn't have flash or heal. Doesn't have his arcane shift either, and that's a shutdown there. Just not expecting the rat to be in the bush.
That's a big win for PSG.
Become about the laning phase anymore. It becomes about those team fights. Audi, he's going to get jumped on here. Will not have a huge amount of damage thrown onto him just yet. They've invested 2 ultimates. There's going to be Minoru coming back on top of this one here, though. Junja immediately flashing after the fact to try and make sure he stays alive, but he does get taken out. Woody can't get the root down. TP's coming in. That's going to be the Kennen trying to jump, or Maple, excuse me, coming in afterwards. Minoru cannot just be walked over this. Audi gets a reset. Will not get the flick back, and they will trade back 1 for 1, so it's a little bit of a...
They're able to move back, get out of the position, and now R7 trying to set themselves up as well in this mid lane. Wacko needs to be so careful.
Yeah, needs to be very, very careful. That mid lane going down could be huge. There's a Pop Blossom,
oh my God.
3! The flash is good, but can they get the damage afterwards? They do get Sayo. The bomb comes in straight afterwards. A slice and dice will get him back over the wall. But I mean, just as Dragon's about to spawn as well, Rift Herald on this field as well. PSG should be able to get...
Contest this as Ozzy, with push on top, is moving down.
Yeah, Audi might have to use his own ultimate there. Not quite sure what happened there with the hook, but he misses it completely. The Pop Blossom on the 2, no jungler now available. Flick back is decent on the Junja, but there's just not the damage right now from the Talia. Line's just gonna get taken out, and this is starting to change the momentum of the game. R7 had a good start, and now they're starting to fall apart. PSG just picking them away bit by bit.
Yeah, I think when you're looking towards this, R7 just need to take it slow. Like, see, Leon's and Audi are waiting in the wings as well, so we'll just back away.
Oh, interruption. That's there's still a flash and a Cataclysm for Junja, but I think he's just... Oh, the nice little bit of movement. Had himself the Gore Drinker for extra healing. I'm looking at 2 massive items which have been completed there. Void Staff for Miru, who's going to try and make use of it right now. The Pop Blossom, just a delay. Double up in that one there. Doesn't get the flick back on top of that one. Good flash away from Miru and by Bong. They're looking for an engage in the mid lane, though, as we see Junja and the rest of the team looking for more. They get the knock up here and the charm coming out from the Rakan. A shutdown comes out. Bong finally gets himself a little bit more redemption as he look for a little bit more in this mid lane. Sayu and Audi just can't do the damage. It's a 2 for 1 in the mid lane. Overall, a 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Sayo still trying to see if he can get more. Maple as well. Still not out of the woods just yet. Sayo, he's feeling it, but I don't think he can really chase up. The second he arcane shifts forward, Woody will go from has the flash, so maybe he's looking for the outplay, but Mystic shots him out of multiple different angles. So at the moment, you can see both teams kind of in that stalemate and nobody really wanting to commit.
Don't know why he's there, but he's getting all the damage. He got the root as well. They walk straight into the feathers, and that's all they needed to do. Now you can see a fight on 2 fronts. They are getting damage down. Bong still keeping himself alive. Nicely done with the Pop Blossom, though. And that's a clean enough fight for the side of PSG. They lose 1, they get 4, and they can just barrel down the mid. They've got a huge minion wave.
I mean, Wacko went God mode on that one.
Fake one. Faked us out as well. They have vision on this, so they know what's going down. Audie's got ultimate and flash. You can get down to top of it. True Shot Barrage lands on the Woody. They're putting them in. It's fish in a barrel. He does get the Baron, but can they get out with it? Flash out immediately. Bong can't get into the fight right now. They're trying to get the stones in, but just can't get the damage out. It was just a little bit too discoordinated from R7. You can see the idea.
Root and it means now R7 going to move over towards the Dragon. They'll get it, but what else would they get?
What else can they get? Junja tried to do a little bit of a drive-by, does get the Cataclysm out. Seo just going to get himself away from this one here. Stopwatch used by Junja means he won't get any more damage done onto him. And R7 are kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. They need to get themselves out. Audi doesn't have flash and ultimate because he used it last time. He will be sacrificed. And now Woody tries to go for a little bit more. Seo, no flash, but does have the arcane shift. They're just poking them out right now. And everyone backs themselves away. Good for R7 to get the dragon feathers dotted around the place.
Yeah, and look, with that, as soon as Azzy shows up, they're like, cool, we're going to be totally fine to take this. Can't really do particularly much.
Oh, feathers do go flying. Wacko does get hit by the ultimate, but I mean, they're turning it all back on the Lions, who is ignited, getting taken so low. Is he? Yes, tick down Woody, finishing that one off in a little bit of supportal combat. And I mean, it's so difficult now to get this damage to stick, and they've got minions, they've got Baron, they might look for the end. They're going to go in, Cataclysm goes in straight away. There's the Pop Blossom down on the 2. They're just using these ultimates to try and stop everyone from dying, and Wacko just feeling untouched. Unfavorable in this fight is he, but PSG are going to be getting themselves the first win of Worlds 2023.
They had in the KDA, they'll take down the Nexus, and PSG, you can see, smiles, but mostly relief, I think, in that one.
A little bit.
Not as clean as they would have hoped for, but they still managed to pick up